Hey y'all, how you doing? Getting this set up. Maybe. Maybe I'm getting this set up. There I am. There's my channel. All right. I'm not real sure what's going on with Twitch right now. But all I see is a black screen. There I am. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So we are going to do a pour. We're going to go, hey, how are you? I am almost late. Trying to do too much all at once is what I'm doing. Okay. Hey, Cass. I'm answering you in Discord. Oh no, Miss 89, it's not you. Hey Maybe, hey Ginger. We're gonna do a commission for Geeky Gorilla, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a night sky to go with his logo. It's gonna go over it. Yeah, I did. You talked to me in Discord, I talk back. I'm all over DMs right now. Like, right? All right. I'm pulling up Geeky's logo here. So we're gonna do this. I know. Everybody's in my. It's okay. All right. Rancid Fessy, hey! What's up? So good to see you here. Hey, Kevin. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I just got to catch Rancid Bessie's stream for the first time. Bessie, what day was that? Monday, Tuesday? It was so good. It was so good. You're poorly. Was it Monday? My days are, I've been like super rushed this week. So my days are kind of running together. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's figure out the actual dimensions here. Right? Hey, Crazy, good to see you. So, if you guys have ever attempted to put a logo on a canvas or to have complete control over how a pour goes, we're going to talk about that today. Good to see you too, Crazy. So acrylic pours, you have limited control, right? Because pour is going to do what a pour wants to do, right? And there's only so much you can do about it. An ear infection, oh no. That's no good. Yeah, you got to get that taken care of, Cass. That's no good at all. Does anybody in here do acrylic pours? Are you thinking about doing acrylic pours? Because we're about to learn some stuff tonight. You love your journal? I'm so glad. Cass won our sub giveaway for September. And she had me make her a journal. So we made all of the dividers, we made list notes, we made all of that kind of stuff custom, all to her colors. We did it in purples and reds. We made her custom stickers, the whole thing. Like everything she would need for her journal is in one spot. Dan, what's up? Three out of 12, Dan. Dan Hobbs has made all my emotes. So my husband bought him a year so he can use these emotes forever. So we made the journal, and I cut her some paper because in UK they have A4. Here we have 8.5 by 11, and the dimensions are not quite correct. So I cut her some paper just so that she would know what size it is. And then I sent in it some other pre-printed things that came from Avery, which is the company that originally made that. So she got a whole stack of stuff. It was like 3 pounds of paper. Oh my goodness. So if you just arbitrarily scream in my chat, I'll know why, Crazy. Don't die. Don't die. All right. So I have over here, I'm going to show it to you guys real quick. Here's the design that we're looking at. All right. Which my face is over. So let me scoot it over a little bit. We are going to do an acrylic pour night sky that's going to go behind this. And I believe we're probably going to cut the vinyl for this in white. So it'll be white on a dark night sky. Danny's scared of it. That's funny. So what I'd like to do, because I'm going to do this in black, purple, a true blue, a muted gray blue, and gray. And what I'd like to do is bring this from darkest to lightest, right? but I'd like for those lines to match up as closely as possible with this logo. So with an acrylic pour, you know, you've only got so much control, right? So what I thought I'd do is I would take this graph paper that I've got sitting over here. Let me scoot you back over here to the workspace and I'll show you. So this needs to be smaller. Let me resize this real quick. If I take it to 10, I'm going to have to take it to 9.5, which makes it 9 inches tall. So if it's 9 inches tall, it gives me an inch on each side. If it's 9.5, that gives me 2.25 on each side if I do it this way. I'm going to shut my door because whatever's happening down there is really loud. I have no idea what that is. TV, somebody's phone, computer, I don't know what's going on down there, but it's loud as hell. So, you think so? I hope so. My mic is hitting my face. I don't like that. My hair's falling out. Guess who bought a wig? I did. I'm excited about it. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go horizontal. So if we do it this way then, and I've got I was going to wear the wig today. I 100% was. But I ran out of time. 9.5 inches would be 1.25 inches. So this is bottom of the design, 1.25 inches. This is top of the design. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to move this more. 2, 3, 4. So at 4.25, and at 5.25, and then 2 inches down from that puts us here, and then this is the point. It's 1/4 and 2, and then it comes up to the point. Okay. I 100% was going to. I have been all over the place today. I had to make a quick trip to the UPS store as soon as I got off work. Then I was in DMs with several people. Probably need to repeat that on this side. Not going to be able to see this once I start pouring. But that's okay because it's going to give me a nice visual. So, I have 5 colors, this is 7. So if we go black to here, purple, blue, blue, gray, and gray. Yeah, I like that. So the concept here, which you can't see because I'm just sketching it in pencil, I'll zoom in. Too far, too big a canvas. The concept here is that I've marked on my canvas, right, where I want these paint colors to go, so that when I put the logo here, at the point that the logo bends, at the point that the logo comes out to say Springtown Designs, right, these lines of color will line up with those lines on the logo, right? So the night sky is going to fade and we're going to do a pour and they're going to move around a little bit. But this gives me, and this is something that I do for all of these controlled pours, if I want the lines to match up canvas to canvas, right? I don't necessarily draw it out on my canvas. I'm doing that for you guys to see it. But this is what I do in my head. So you're seeing what happens in my head before I actually do a pour when I process. And what you guys see on stream is something like this, where I think about it. That's what that looks like normally. But yeah, so that's how we get there, right? So instead of the pour just being like a random pour and who knows how it's going to turn out, this is going to be a little bit more controlled because I want it to match what I'm going to do for an overlay, right? Because I know how this canvas is going to be finished. Now, sometimes I don't. Oh, before I start pouring paint, I should have showed you that. That's all right. I can grab it in just a second. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just doing a pour, and a pour turns out a certain way, and I think, oh, wow, we should do X with it when it's done, right? So I have a canvas behind me. What's happening here? Paint's not wanting to be cooperative. Evil put it up. The pin that I want. The pin that I want is in his store right now. Go sleep. Go sleep. Dan, put up his link. Do you have his link? I can't get over there to see it. Or can you whisper it to me? To his Etsy? Evil's Workshop. Evil turns pins, right? He does incredible wood carvings. He's just amazingly talented artist. But he's turned this one particular pin that I was like, yeah, I 100% need that in my life. And Dan was like, this is a Mrs. pin. And I was like, yeah, it is. Well, I see he didn't name it after me. Why didn't he name it after me? I'm offended. There you go. It's ordered. Little shit. You tell him I'm offended. He didn't name that pin after me. All right. So, thank you for telling me, Dan. I appreciate it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this first one. And I'm going to pour this in the colors just straight across the canvas. And then I'm going to move them around a little bit, right? We're probably going to blow them around a little bit. Just real lightly with a straw. Where's my straw? Where's my favorite straw for this? Is it on my desk? No. Guys, where's my straw? There it is. Okay. It's all right. All's right with the world. I found my straw. I put it with my palette knives because I need those too. Right? Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Before I do the pour, I want to show you guys something. Okay. So I was saying, sometimes you do a pour, right? And you don't know how it's going to come out. Okay. Like we just did these on Monday. Look at that bad boy. It turned out so good. They're so pretty. Like the depth of color with the greens behind that red and those blues. So pretty. Right? I love the movement. And then we did this one, which I think looks like an old tattered butterfly wing. It looks like it's laying on water. And again, the depth of color is just really, really pretty. I mean, it almost looks like the ghost of a wing, right? And then we did this one, which I think looks like a leaf. My daughter thinks looks like a phoenix feather. It was supposed to be a feather. But I 100% think it looks like a leaf. And I love all of the details in this. All that layers of color. My light is bleeding out this color. So you can't see how vibrant this is. Right? Yes, exactly, Bessie, right? So sometimes you know what you're going to get, right? So with these canvases, I knew exactly what I was going to get. I knew exactly what I was going for. We were going for wings, right? A phoenix rising from the flames. Yeah. This canvas, see how dark this is, right? There is a ton of metallic green in it. You can see it. You can see the shine. So all kinds of really dark colors in here. Oh, good. The camera's picking it up today. So you can see some of those details. Nice. So I love this, right? But this is not a standalone painting in my mind. I wouldn't just hang this on the wall as it is. So, right, my camera's doing a good job today. I'm very grateful because you never know. She's a little moody. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint a melting clock on it. Because this is what it looks like to me. Like it's moving, right? Like time is fleeting, like it goes by too fast. So that's what we're going to paint on this one. So sometimes you do a pour and you don't quite know what it's going to be. But for me, the more I look at them, the more they tell me, right? So yeah, that's what's going to go on this one. And I love that you can see all of that. It's so shiny. Like it's stupid shiny. So yeah, that's what this one will be. And I didn't know that when I poured it. So then we have this bad boy that we made the same day as the other one. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with this one yet. It's very dark. But it's so pretty with the greens and the oranges in it. Right? Hey, Buzz. So I don't know who this is going to be yet or what we're going to do with it. Right? Not so sure yet, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, those are not yet in the Etsy store. We did this one with the Phoenix feather. I absolutely love the cell development on it. Look at that. So cool. So cool. I love the fall colors. That makes me happy. But that one's gonna sit to the side and think about what it's gonna be too, because it needs something. We talked about maybe doing a logo or something, but we'll figure it out. So, sorry. I gotta shake the gallons, they settle. I'm sure that was really loud. What's up, Evil? You didn't name the damn pin after me? Like, my heart's broke. Seriously, my heart is broke. I bought it though. Awesome. Oh man, I'm so glad. That's so good. Dude, I'm feeling like I'm behind. Like I gotta catch up, right? Everybody's killing it. I gotta figure out how to be successful. I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. Seriously, Evil. That's so freaking cool. I do have large jugs, Buzz. I've got 4 of them, believe it or not. Just process that in your head for a minute. No, I do love that pen. Definitely. It's beautiful. I'm not going to hold it against him. I'm just playing. I'm just so glad that... I'm telling you right now, I tweeted this morning about Geeky Gorilla and his shop, Springtown Designs on Etsy, and how well he's doing. We're doing the commission for him right now, actually. And I'm just so proud. I mean, I'm so happy at his success, right? And I feel the same way about Evil. I mean, we met on Mixer and Evil's like, can't sell anything. Can't do it. Not going to do it. And now look at you. You're doing great things. Like, it's amazing. It's so good for you. And I'm so happy. Like, I just wish you 5 times more success. You know? From the bottom of my heart, truly. Yeah, if the carvings didn't cost so much, I'd order one in a heartbeat. Because I want a beta cat. But I know it costs me just as much to send it as it would. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Evil, right? Make enough that you can keep making stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my whole goal in life right now. Can I just make enough that I can keep making stuff, please? Because that's where I want to be, right? I just want to keep being able to do this. Because I love it. I've met so many people that I am so grateful for. I mean, it's the coolest shit to me, right? I feel like I have this incredible support group. Yeah, exactly. Trust. Yeah, we just, I don't remember what day it was now. Was it last week? Thursday, maybe? Monday? I don't know. I hit 100 pieces made on stream live. I have made 100 pieces of art live on stream. And I've sold 24. So that, guys, this isn't about what you have or haven't done or anything like that. Please don't take it that way. So when you talk about cost of materials, right? 25 paintings. 25 paintings by themselves do not pay for 100 paintings. And wood burnings and jewelry and everything else I've made, right? But there are subs here on Twitch, which helps a ton, right? The donos I've gotten helps a ton. Like, all of that stuff adds up, and it means that I can keep doing this, right? That's why we have a sub giveaway. That's why I offered, 25% off of the shop so I could say thanks to everybody. And it's awesome. Right. Yeah, but that's not it. That's not where the expense is at. The expense is in paint and brushes and, everything else. Everything else. Water, brush cleaner. Like, it's just, yeah, it's all that stuff that You know, you constantly need new stuff, right? It's part of it though. But like I said, I mean, if you can make enough and it means you can keep doing it, then it's all good. I mean, it's good for you mentally, it's good for everybody, right? It does. I've told my husband several times, right? I so he games, right, and streams. My daughter games and streams. I do this and stream. And I've told him several times, it takes me time to set up, to tear down afterwards. There's stuff I'm doing off stream, like, you know, sitting behind me are Rojo's paintings that got clear coated for the second time today. Both those clear coats didn't happen on stream. Right? Like there's always stuff, right? Like there's stuff to do all the time. But if I were to stream games, like in my mind, like when I stream Minecraft, I walk up here and sit down and turn on the game and stream it. And when I'm done, I walk away. Like, I told him, I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And I know a ton of gaming streamers, and I'm not trying to make a negative comparison. It is so much easier to stream games. Like, I can't even tell you. I was like, this is cake after doing what I've been doing. Like, this is great. Right? And I was like, this is so easy. We're going to do it every Sunday. And then you know what happened? I enjoy like hanging out with my friends and not streaming. So now I just like go play Minecraft on Sundays and I don't even stream it. So there's that. But yeah, there's a lot in it. It's art. There's a lot in it, right? Yeah, exactly, Bessie, right? That's what I was saying. Like, I feel rushed today, right? I was super rushed on Monday. Like, I had to actually, while I'm streaming, go, okay, I need to slow down, guys, because I'm trying to hurry because I feel like I'm behind. And you can't do that, right? You got to get your head straight so you can make something. But yeah, I mean, some days it's hard. I love it. I love everything about it. And let me tell you something, my community makes it 1,000 times better. You're absolutely right, Dan. I do a lot of networking. I do. And so does everybody else, I'm sure. Then don't stream games. You can always play games with, I mean, your friends from Twitch or wherever. You don't have to stream them. If you're not comfortable streaming them, don't do it. I have a hard time. I struggled because I don't ever have music, right? I don't ever have any sound here except for my own voice while I'm talking to you guys. So there's no sound, it's just me in a room. And that was really weird for me when I first started streaming. But I got used to it. And then when I tried to stream with like Discord chat going on, and we had 8 of us in the Discord and everybody was talking, I was like, I can't do this. This is just stressful as hell, right? Like, it stressed me out so bad. But I love being in Discord chat and getting to talk to everybody, and everybody has a voice, and it's not just me talking and you typing. Everybody gets a voice. So I was like, So I love this, but I hate it for streaming because I don't want to talk over everybody because I'm used to being the only one talking. So it was like really hard, and it stressed me out. Like it actually stressed me out. I was really uncomfortable. So I feel what you're saying. You love being in Discord with everybody? Or you love streaming games? What do you... But yeah, it's a weird thing. But I'll tell you what, I'm not saying it's easy to stream, okay? I'm not saying it's easy to stream games. I'm not saying it's easy to stream at all. Everybody's got their own thing that they do, right? Yes. Well, I don't want to be rude and speak over somebody. I don't want to interrupt. But we're constantly talking. Me and you guys. We're constantly talking while I stream. So it was really, really hard for me to be in Discord with a bunch of people. And it didn't help that there was 8 of us and 4 of us were streaming simultaneously. Right? Like it was chaos for me. And that's how I jumped in. So there was no just me and one person. And then okay, we'll add another one. It was me and nobody. And then it was me and 4 of us streaming and 8 of us totally talking. And I was like, this is too much. Right? So I think I might have just done too much all at once. All right, so we're going to start this pour since I've been sitting here talking to y'all for 45 minutes. It's amazing we get anything done. So I'm going to pour some stripes across the canvas here. And I'm going to reserve a little bit of each color of paint. I don't even like music. I love music. I listen to music all the time. If I'm creating on my own, not on stream, I listen to music. But on stream, I don't know why. But I don't like it. I mean, I like listening to it on other people's streams. I listen to it on other people's streams all the time. But for me here, I don't know why. It's a weird thing. I like to just be here with you guys and make some stuff. That's what I want to do, right? What you think? Does it look like a night sky? It looks like a day sky. It's not going to be dark enough. Just move this to the edges. Move that up and let it just kiss that purple right there. Am I out of paper towels? Dude, if I'm out of paper towels, it's going to be the end of the world. Am I seriously out of paper towels? Son of a bitch. What are we going to do, chat? We can't be out of paper towels. All right. By the way, for those of you new to stream, I'm wearing a wireless mic. You can hear me all the way through my house. So if that was weird for you, I'm sorry. I tend to think that everybody knows that I can do that and just walk away and keep talking, but I forget. Some people don't. I do think we're going to lose some of this light blue and gray because I want this to be a little darker. All right. It's mesmerizing. I'm going to pull out some of these little coasters because we're going to drip onto those and see what we can make from that, since we're still doing our coaster test. I do like these colors, but I'm not crazy about the gray, if I'm honest. I mean, I like the concept. I don't know if I really like it executed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any of that black to fall off that canvas. Whoop, whoop. I want this color muddied up much more than what it is. Look, feathers. That's not what we're making. Oh my gosh. Right? We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. Oh my gosh. This is stunning, okay? It really is. This is stunning. But this is not Geeky's canvas. This is not what we're doing for Springtown Designs. You're captivated? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like, this is stunning. But this is not Geeky's painting, so. We're going to do another one for him. I've got paint everywhere. I need to move these canvases here real quick. I just want to get this paint off my hands because I don't want to put more paint on a canvas that I don't want it to be black. I've got Rojo's paintings sitting back here drying. They've turned out beautiful, by the way. I absolutely love how they look. I've got my my coloring, because we're doing the coloring challenge this month, sitting over here. I've got Miss Maybe's diamond painting over here. I've got stuff everywhere, y'all. I told you I'm out of sorts. I'm feeling super rushed, and I'm not taking my time and getting everything set up before I stream. So now y'all got to see me do this, because normally I have this done before you ever see me. But here we are. It is what it is. God, that's pretty. Yeah, we're going to use the heat gun on this. I'm not going to use the micro torch. So normally I blow bubbles out of a canvas with a micro torch, right? Which is this little guy. It's a little butane torch. But the heat gun brings stuff to the surface. And if there's going to be any cell development, it creates it. And the cells with this heat gun will be much larger than if I use the micro torch. What does this remind me of? Like the lines are like somewhere between A Starry Night and Scream, right? Like poor unfortunate souls, yeah? Here's the thing, I can put starshines on this and this will turn into a night sky in a heartbeat. Like, it's almost like the Aurora Borealis. Maleficent. It does have that, like, pretty but slightly evil look to it. It does, doesn't it? I freaking love it. These colors. The amount of pigment in that paint. Sorry about the reflection of the camera. But that's gorgeous. Underground waterfall, right, Bloomy? Yeah. It does look a little secretly evil, all right? I'll give you that. It does. Sometimes beautiful things are dangerous. That's okay. Nothing wrong with it. All right. Let's grab another canvas. Right? How are you doing, Bloomy? Good to see you. An underground waterfall. I do like that. I do like that, definitely. But it's not a perfect night sky, is it? Got to be patient with yourself when you're doing acrylic pours. You got to give yourself room, right? Okay, Ginger, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm not going to do this light blue and gray. I'm going to do this deep blue, purple, and black. And I think what we're going to do is layer this in a cup. But I think I'm going to keep it really dark, and then we're going to put those star shines on it once it dries, right? Absolutely, right? You got to give yourself room to experience that. You got to let go of that perfection. Sometimes you just have to let it be what it's going to be. And that's okay. I think that there's a great the ability to relinquish control, right? To let yourself, to give yourself permission to not have complete control over an art piece is something that I really enjoy about the acrylic pours. Because I can, in the past, not now, but in the past, I had the tendency to pick my art apart, right? I would look at everything that was wrong. What's up, Shira? What's up, Shira? You come to stream? You know, pick out all of the imperfections and beat myself over it and overthink things and try to fix everything. And I don't do that anymore. I, at one point, decided that if I could pick out every negative, it would be just as easy for me to pick out the positives. So what you hear me say when I do something is I say, this is what I love about it, right? It's become a habit for me to speak about what I like rather than what I don't like, because it used to be a habit for me to speak about what I didn't like. Right, Dan, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out how you plan. That's okay. Sometimes it's better. That's okay. So yeah, now instead of picking myself apart, what I do is I tell people how they can do what I do. And they can. Everybody's capable of doing this. And I encourage that. Like, please, experiment, right? Try something new. This paint is super thick, but we're going to go with it. So yeah, it's okay not to have control, right? How many creators do I have in here right now? How many people make art in here? My streams are usually full of streamers and artists. I have a feeling that this purple and blue is going to take over. And we're not going to have very much black. We have 2. Look how thick this is compared to what I usually pour with. This is really thick. Crochet, knit, cross stitch, diamond paint. Hey, awesome. My good friend Miss Maybe streams diamond painting, and Leah Thano was just streaming diamond painting today. Your box from me, Miss 89? Did you open it? Guys, Miss 89 ordered some paintings for me. You're not home. Oh, hello. Please don't get in the paint, by the way. Cats do interrupt this stream on a regular basis. I'd like to apologize for it, but I have no control over it. Oh my gosh! I can't wait. So Miss 89 bought some paintings from me. I shipped them to her in a big box. And this should serve as a warning for everyone else. Miss 89 wanted to negotiate. Hey, Cornmog, hi. Oh, it's so good to see you. Miss 89 wanted to negotiate. Miss 89 wanted to pay more than my normal price. Yes, I do. Welcome, welcome. We're doing an acrylic pour for Geeky Gorilla today. So I agreed. And I said, since we're negotiating, I get to pack the box any way I want. So I'm anxious for her to go see how I pack that box. I mean, if it were possible to pack a box full of love and vindictiveness at the same time, I feel that I achieved that. So I vindictively put a bunch of love into the box. All right, here we go. Let's do this pour. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. We are attempting, this is our second attempt. There will only be one other attempt because I only have one other canvas. To create the effect of a night sky that we will be putting a Springtown Designs logo over the top of. Cormac, that's what we're doing right now for Geeky Gorilla Shop. So yes, I do stream. I streamed for 3 months on Mixer, are coming up on 4 months here on Twitch. So I haven't streamed for very long. Not for very long. Okay, that's all right. I'm just excited to see you here. Like, that's cool. Hey, Bloomy's following too. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it. Guys, we're going to hit 500 followers at some point. We should do something special. HD Mama's following. Thank you. This is nice. Look at all the new people to love. That's awesome. I love it. Welcome to the studio, you guys. Glad to have you here. Oh, really? Very cool. So do you guys stream, or does one of you stream, or are you just artists that hang out and watch other artists? I do like how this is coming together. You stream? What do you stream? More art streams, and you do more games? Ah, okay. This is exciting. HD Mama 09. And Bloomy 89. Oh, you do diamond art and perlers. Get out. This is fun. Okay. Diamond art keychains. So my friend Miss Maybe, I was just saying this earlier. Miss Maybe made me this for my coffee cup. It's Black Widow. And then I really hesitate to pick this up. We're gonna have to wait. I don't want to pick up the diamond painting. I just won a Halloween diamond art painting from her. So I was super excited. It's sitting right there. I got to get it framed. Well, that's fun, you guys. I'll have to check you out. I wrote down your names, so I'll go check you out. That's awesome. So obviously I do acrylic pours. I also wood burn, and I make jewelry. I also paint conventionally with a brush. So I do a bunch of different stuff. Have you guys been streaming for a while? Oh, I can show you some of them, Cormac, since you haven't seen. Once we get this painting done. This is so thick, y'all. Hang on just a second, Chad. I'll catch up with you in a bit. No, don't jump up here. Don't jump up here. Ouch. Give me just a little bit longer, chat. We're almost done. Not trying to ignore you. I just can't look away as the paint's moving because it goes really quick. I'm going to tell you what, I love everything about this, but this isn't what I want either. I mean, I love the painting, don't get me wrong. I love the colors. I love that there's a big old freaking dragon right here. Look at that bad boy right there. Right? Hey, and you. Also use swirls with popsicle sticks? Yep. Yep, 100% you can. You've been on Twitch for 3 months. What the white stuff is I put in the paint. It's Floetrol. And I'm happy to share my recipe, right? Yeah, check this out. It's really striking though, right? So I don't want to see a lot of big cells. I'm going to use a micro torch and not my heat gun to blow the bubbles out of this. Because I don't want a lot of cell development in it. I like it how it looks.
You just dripped on that.
Yeah, I know, it's fine.
No, you dripped on.
I know, it's fine.
You dripped on the actual table.
I know. It's fine. It'll come up. I promise. Did you need me?
Huh?
Did you need me, or were you just letting the dog in here?
No, Skull was one at the door.
Okay. They're not used to the door being shut. They all want to come in here when I'm streaming. I mean, Ashira took my seat the second I stood up.
She's like, this is where I shall sit.
Right?
This is my view.
She's over here like, give me treats. Because they all know that you guys can spend channel points for treats, right? All the animals know. So they all come up here when I'm streaming. All right. All right, Cormont, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, Bessie, we'll see ya. So, tell me, what should I call you? Should I call you Mama? Should I call you HD? What should I call you? What are you more comfortable with? Mama? Okay. We're going to do a third pour for tonight, right? And I'm going to show you exactly, look out, baby cat. Look out, Shira. The recipe I use. How I mix my paint. So if I'm okay with calling you Mama, I don't care. I make the whole internet call me Mrs. I'll call you Mama. I mean, that's fine, right? do need to move these just a little because we're going to have a third 11 by 14 on the table. And I need room for that. Need those to stay level. These are little canvas boards that I'm making into coasters. So instead of wasting all this paint on the table, right, I'm going to pick up this paint and put it on a coaster and see if we can't make something else beautiful with it. Yeah, I know. Some people are funny about calling me Mrs. too. It makes people uncomfortable. So they just call me like Mrs. O or Mrs. Oof. The OEF 5 actually stands for Operation Enduring Freedom. Well, look at that. It's a night sky. I'll be damned. It can be done. This is going to be too muddy for my taste, so we're going to add some more paint to it. Lighten it up a little bit. So I have a, yeah, won't these be cool coasters? I have a sub giveaway that we do every month, right? And for our first year of doing it, and we're in, what are we in? Month 7? Got 5 more months of this particular sub giveaway. We didn't put any restrictions on it, right? So you want something in the Etsy store, you just tell me what you want and I send it to you. You want something commissioned, I make it, right? Whatever you want, anything. I do this giveaway every month for the first year. And then next year, when we do our 1 year anniversary, I want to change that up and do something different with the sub giveaway, right? So my thought is what if you got a thank you basket? And you got a little mini acrylic pour from Mrs. And, you know, a little wood burning, maybe some jewelry, like that kind of stuff. And you got a whole gift basket, and we did one of those every month.
Oh my! Which one is being used?
So, what?
Which one's being used
Which one's being used?
for Gorilla?
I'm gonna do a third one. Do you see this? Just outstanding.
Yeah, but which one are you going to use for his background?
I'm gonna do a third one right now. I don't know. He can pick. Why?
Because the one over here that
The first one I did?
I don't know which one you did first. The one farthest from me.
The one farthest from you is the first one I did.
The from the bottom looks like people standing.
Oh, it kind of does, yeah. This is my husband,
Knowing
you guys.
that
This is
Edgar
OEF
Allan
5.
Poe-esque people standing there with the blurs around them.
Yes, I know. That's what I said. It looks something like in between the Scream and.
It's really cool.
It is pretty cool, right? But I don't know that it's good for Springtown Designs. So we're going to paint a few and give him some options.
Well, that's a
Ooh, I like this one.
dragon flying. Like it's a
Yes.
perfect dragon.
I know. It does look like a dragon. Yeah, I don't like to waste it, right?
Good job.
Thanks.
For Andrew.
Has Rojo gotten back with you?
About
The video?
of him dancing.
No. For his commission.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got its second coat of clear coat
you
on
liked
it.
it like that?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Okay. I didn't.
So it gets shipped tomorrow.
We didn't talk about it. Sorry to interrupt, chat. I took her away from you. My bad.
This is my husband. That's what he does. This is a Shira. She's a
You want me to
cat.
close the door
This is
for
what
you?
she does. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want her out?
No, she's fine. The little man that peeked in? Which one? There's my husband, who's a freaking giant. Skull is a Doberman Pinscher. He was here. Oh, that's one of my daughters. Her name is Taylor. Yeah. And then there's a cat named Trax, and then there's Beta Cat, who's my black cat. My daughter is staying with us with her 3 animals right now. So currently we have 4 animals in the house when normally we would only have Beta Cat. So, oh, you don't have to be sorry. I know, it's great, right? Gloriously messy. How often do you get like permission to be this messy? It's the best. This third one, we're going to change up this color combination, and I'm going to do it in black, silver, and white. This is not what Geeky asked for. We have 2 paintings that are close to what he asked for. However, I have a feeling that this is going to be probably what he wanted. So since he commissioned this from me, and we are doing 3 paintings, he commissioned 1, so please know that. 1 part paint. See how much paint's in there? It's about half an ounce, right? About a tablespoon of paint. This is Floetrol. Latex base, because I'm using acrylic paint. This is what I use as a painting medium. I'm going to put 5 parts Floetrol, meaning for as much paint as I put in this cup, I'm going to put 5 times as much, right? So 1 part paint, 5 parts Floetrol, 1 part water. I do not use tap water. I use spring or distilled. I have very, very hard water. And tap water messes with the viscosity of the paint. That's my recipe. If I want cell development in my pores, which we haven't done tonight, I add silicone. And I add about 2 to 4 drops of silicone, depending on how much paint I have in my cup. I use a high heat silicone because I use either a micro torch or a heat gun. This is 3-in-1 high temp silicone. Right? I highly recommend that exact brand.
Down the tree.
Okay.
What was a good one?
You can just take them with you.
I only need one.
Okay. So I want my paint.
Sorry.
Black is probably the worst for you to look at. Let me stir up the silver, you can get a better view. I want my paint to be fairly thin. I want it to be about the consistency of thin pancake batter or warm honey, right? See how thin that is? You can kind of see it pouring, right? So one of the tricks to acrylic pouring is to absolutely make sure that the thickness of your paints are the same. Meaning all 3 cups here are the same thickness. If I have one that is thicker than the other, that one will move slower on the canvas. If one is thinner than the other, that'll move faster on the canvas, and it causes problems. Well, it depends on what you're going for, honestly. There are times that you may want a jagged kind of pattern, and you can create that way. All right. So, hey Leah. The first thing I pour into the cup is the last thing out, right? So the last paint I pour into the cup is the first thing that'll hit the canvas. It's a good thing to remember. We are going to create a night sky. Right, Dan? And we're going to do this with a dirty pour. You guys crack me up. Have you been? Whose stream have you been hanging out in that you're together? Ah, I missed it. All right, here we go. The moment of truth, y'all. Nope. The birdie. Yes, it's sitting behind me. We added some heat to the top to it, and it's going to sit over there, and the paint will actually continue to move. But I can bring them back over and you can see them finished. Once I get this done. We're just going to muddy all this up, right? I want this all mixed in here. And by the way, I'm putting a bunch of air in my paint as I do this. It's all right because we're going to blow that out with the heat gun here in just a minute. So let's move this around, shall we? I'm going to lose some of these cells on top. Just move this stuff around just a little bit. Stretch these out. Hang on, Shara. Sorry, you have to look at my head, guys. Catch bits of you and work on a commission at the same time. Nice, nice. All right. I'm really nervous about this, guys. There's an awful lot of paint in the middle of this canvas. Ooh, almost knocked me. God, there's paint all over my mouse. That looks disgusting. So if I do this in the white vinyl, all of this becomes a problem, right? Because it's too white. So we need to break this up. There we go. Yeah, I like that much better. So realizing that you guys can't see what I see, let me scoot you over here to the computer desk. This right here, right there, is the logo that will be going on top of this painting. It will be going on in white vinyl. So if you can picture that right in the center of this, it'll say Springtown right along here. And then that building will sit right above here. Designs established 2020. Right? And that's what we're looking for. It's exactly what we're looking for, is that kind of symmetry. And I am happy with that. hosted me. That's so nice. All right, let's get this one set over here to dry. There we go. Meow. Meow. I know, baby cat. All right. Yeah, it's for Geeky Gorilla Shop. I have some bright blue. I have quite a bit of light green. The one before was even more cool. I agree, Cormac. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it finished? Did you miss before I start pouring something else? Give treats to Beta. How about Ashira? Yes. Look at, she heard you, Keko. Can you hear her? She's like, yes, give me treats. Oh my gosh, Ashira, get in the chair. There you go, baby. Okay, I'll bring it over. I'm so sorry. Let me just feed this cat. The second one, right? The one that looks like maybe a pterodactyl or a dragon. I freaking love it. It's so dynamic. Like it really, really does, right? Yeah. We made a dinosaur today. Right? Yeah, it 100% looks like a pterodactyl, right? Even the, what is that? A fin, a horn on his head. This is the first one we did, which is something that looks like a mix between Starry Night and the Scream. Maybe like a line of peacock feathers. Ursula's poor unfortunate souls. Look at that one screaming right there. Help me. This guy over here. Ah. It's 100%. It's just a whole line of screaming people. Look at it. That's what it is. Help. My face is melting. Yeah. Here's the thing. It's really pretty. It's like beautiful and a little terrifying, right? Yeah. A mermaid tail on the right. Oh, I got you. Okay. Maybe that's what we'll call it. We'll call it Poor Unfortunate Souls. I've always preferred the villains over the princesses myself. I gave them to you. No, you got a whole handful. No, don't be greedy. No, I'm going to put it away. You got some. I know you like them. No, you're fine. No. Don't get in the paint. Don't get in the paint. Don't get in the paint. I can't pet you. I have paint on my hands. Don't get in the paint. Right? Okay, I'm wiping my hands off so I can pet you. This is why you use non-toxic paints. I got paint all the way to my elbow, Share Cat. Yeah, it's so sweet. She's so sweet. She's 10 years old. And she likes things to be, you know, no, the way she wants them when she wants them. You're not getting up there. And she'll yell at you if you don't do what she wants. Yes, Cormac, obviously my lovely my lovely community answered your question for you. Oh, yeah, I think so too. What are you doing? Are you eating the dog's treats? Shara, you think you're starving to death. All right. We're going to do a target pour on a coaster here. So yeah, I do have an Etsy store. I am all over the Discord. Our Discord is really busy. Our Discord is full of artists, which is awesome. Full of streamers. Got a bunch of great people in it. But one of the things that is different, I guess, about our Discord is that we have 2 community channels. One of them is for Dan Hobbs. One of them is for Geeky Gorilla, and this is something that I offer the entire community. If you don't have a Discord or you want your own channel in my Discord to promote your art or whatever you got going on, I'll make you your own channel. But we have our creations in there where you can post pictures of what you're making. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. We have a Minecraft server, or no, we have a Minecraft realm. We play Minecraft together on Sundays. Sometimes we play Among Us together through the Discord. It's pretty cool. I have a pretty cool community. That I am just crazy grateful for every one of you. Keko and her family just did acrylic pours for the first time, and they turned out amazing. Keko, you asked me a question, and I said, I don't know how to answer this. What was the question? Last stream. Because I had this on my mind, and I thought about it, and I was like, when I see Keko next, I need to answer that question. How do you get the paint to line up between 3 canvases? I never answered that question for you. Well, I remembered. It bothered me that I didn't answer it. And I started to, it's very difficult to answer succinctly. And we were in the middle of about 4 different conversations, right? So it was hard for me to do, but I didn't forget. Okay. So with a really big pour like that, the pour that we're talking about was 3 11 by 14 canvases that were laid horizontal. So they were 42, 42 inches across. And I was tasked to do a pour that looked like a single pour across all 3 of those canvases, so that they all matched and could be hung as a single painting on a wall, right? So Keko asked in the middle of that, how do you get the lines to line up? Because I laid it out to where there were oranges on the top and there were blues and greens along the bottom. And then we had this really great purple and multiple color feathering through the center. But I wanted to make sure that those 3 canvases absolutely lined up. So the first part of that is that you pour them out of the same cup all together, right? So I lined the outside with color in a square. I didn't do a square around each individual canvas. I treated them like they were one, right? So one huge rectangle, I guess, not a square. So that's the first part. And then the second part is, as I moved them, much like I'm moving this right now, what is that? I made sure that I was moving them in the exact same way. Meaning when I picked up this canvas, right, I moved it this way, and then I'm watching that line here and here, right, where it stays. And then when I picked up the second canvas to move it, every time I moved that paint forward and then pulled it back, I made sure that this line still matched this one. And then when I laid them down side by side, I looked again and then tilted the canvas up, right, to make sure that those lines still matched up. And then I did the third canvas the same way. So that's how I did it, if that helps you. It is difficult, okay? I'm not going to say it's not difficult, because it's difficult. It's one of those things that kind of takes a little bit of, what number am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 more. It takes a little bit of practice to get that right, but it's completely achievable. Like, you could do it. There's dry paint underneath this paint here. I can't do that anymore. Yes. Yeah, so you have to be aware of what you want to achieve before you start pouring stuff, right? Like, you have to have the plan in your head already. But you definitely treat them all like they're just one canvas. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Paint all on my keyboard. Anyway, I felt bad that you asked me that and I didn't answer you. It bothered me. It's probably silly, right? I just don't ever want anybody to think that I just outright ignored them on purpose. I never try to do that. Ooh, this is a pretty one. Put the paint down. It looks like nothing at all, but after moving it a little bit, it gives it super nice designs. Do you pour it randomly and then work with color it gives you? Or as you pour, you already have something in mind, like with the bird. It started with lines and then it gave a super nice picture. Did you have that in mind before starting to move the canvas left and right? Absolutely not. So today we're actually working on a night sky pour commission for me to put a logo from Springtown Designs over the top of a canvas, right? And they wanted an abstract night sky behind it. So the colors that they chose, this is for Geeky Gorilla, was black, purple, blue, and gray. Okay. So with that much color, very hard to achieve a night sky. It looks more like a galaxy. But I wanted to go ahead and try. So we did 3 canvases. The third one is probably the one we're going to go with. It looks spectacular and it will look beautiful with the logo. But as I laid out that paint, okay, what I was looking for is I wanted these specific lines of color, but I wanted them blended enough that they still look like a night sky and I could do star shines in them. Much like, oh, I need a cup. I'm going to show you. Much like this galaxy. Can you guys see that in stream? Can you see this galaxy right here? Not really. Let me wipe my hands and I'll grab it. So this galaxy painting that I'm going to show you, I painted it. It's an acrylic pour as well. It was a dirty cup pour, meaning I poured a whole bunch of paint in a cup and then poured it over the canvas and moved the canvas around. And then I brush painted on top of it stars, right? So as I'm moving this canvas, the other canvases are wet, so I can't demonstrate on them. As I was moving this canvas, I could see that a black hole was opening up here, right? So if I move the canvas this way, the paint comes this way and pulls all this color with it. If I move the canvas back, it pulls this way. And if I pull it even farther, it stretches this out. So then I pull it back, right? So every single choice you make to move the canvas changes that design. So with the bird design that we just did, I had those lines laid out fairly straight. And as I went to move it, you can see the head of the bird starting to form and this wing. You can see this wing start to stretch. So I moved the canvas this way and pulled that wing out, moved it back up, and then tilted it this way. So the paint moved this way on the canvas underneath the top, and then pulled back this way and then formed that second wing so we had a full bird. So no, I did not know that we were going to make a bird before we made that canvas, but when you see the lines start to form something, you can move with them and then create what it is that you want to create, right? Just like this galaxy. So this was painted in stripes. This was just a striped canvas when we started, and it was a dirty pour. So a bunch of colors together, right? That's black, silver, white, and something called extreme glitter, which is a silver paint, right? Yes. So in these examples, the intention for what the painting ended up being happened as I was creating it, right? So an example of having intention before would be this one. Oh, I just dropped everything on the floor. It was our intention to create a feather. This is also an acrylic pour, right? So it looks like a phoenix feather. So the cool thing about acrylic pours is there's 1,000 different techniques that you can use, right? It's just learned techniques. I guess it's skill, right? It's a skill because you've practiced it for so long. I mean, we're at 108 pieces of art right now that we've created on stream. So after a while, I mean, you kind of hope you get halfway decent at it, right? Okay, we got to do one more of these. I'm tempted to dip it. Should we just dip one and see what happens? I bet it comes out really muddy. Well, that didn't work at all. That's kind of cool. We just smudge it around and see what happens. I don't mind it. It's kind of cool, right? Hey, Griff. That's all right. It's blurry to you guys. Sorry. Kind of dig it. I'm all right with it. Ashira, say hi, stream. You say hi? You say meow? Don't step in the paint when I get up. Let me tell you, washing paint out of a long-haired cat is not as much fun as you would think. Are you standing up there? Say hi? Did you stand up there? Say hi, stream? Yes, hi, baby. All right, I do have to wash my hands. This paint is drying on them and it's never going to come off. And my husband gets very sensitive about all the paint in the wedding rings. Let me tell you. Buzz wants me to see the black one you had a minute ago. The black and silver one that I'm doing for Geeky Gorilla. You got enough time to let me wash my hands first before I go grab it, Griff? Well, that's okay, because it's wet and I'll just get more paint on me anyway. Or is he talking about the Poor Unfortunate Souls one? Or the pterodactyl? Because we got all three. Oh, the one on the wall. Well, shit, that one's dry. Thanks. This is the one we just made for Geeky. We're going to put his logo on top of it. All right, let me wipe my hands off again. You wanted to see the galaxy one. Okay. Have you guys seen the Snowflake Obsidian geode? I made it the same day I made this galaxy. Too late, I already got it. That's where imposters go to die, right there. Right there in that one black spot, that's them. You just shoot them right through that hole. Yeah, so that's an acrylic pour. And then I painted little star shines all over it, right? It's got some really cool details in it. You want your ceiling to look like that? That's doable. I did this painting the same day. This is my favorite of the Geode series. It looks like a rock that's been forged with lightning. Look at that. Well, if that's doable, you could do that. I mean, it'd take a lot of Aleve and Tylenol for your shoulders after painting that, but I don't know. You could put up scaffolding, lay on your back. I mean, Michelangelo did it, right? It's doable. All right, for real, I'm going to go wash my hands real quick. You could hire me. You know how many houses I've painted in my lifetime? Because I don't. Back in the 90s, they used to do like sponge painting that looked like wallpaper. They used to do all of these different weird ass treatments on walls, and that was like my specialty. See? The man could paint on his back and he ate pizza in the sewers. He's a man for all seasons. I'm gonna wash my hands, guys. I'll be right back. What's you doing, Skull? What's you doing, Puppers? I'm coming back. Are y'all still with me? Woo! I don't usually. Good for you. You didn't get in the paint. What a good girl. Thank you. That's a good girl. That's a good girl, Shira. Hey, Lemons. What's up? How you doing? Meow. Yes, Shira, I see you. Come here. You want hugs? Attention. Yes, Shira needs attention. She's so sweet. She's the only cat I've ever known that'll actively hug you. Well, I'm glad you came in. Did you figure out what Minnie needs? Or did you figure out how to do what Minnie needs? Because I'm happy to help if you want. Minnie has a school project. Okay. Well, if you need me and all the cats and the dogs and OEF, you know, we're here. So she has to, what's the actual task? She has to read a bedtime story in different places. Or unusual places. To interesting people in strange places. I have an art studio. Take photos and email them to school. Oh, there you go. A story in a bomb shelter. Hey. You doing all right, Gorilla? I'm hoping you're not like getting overwhelmed. All right. It's all good things, right? Would you like to see what I came up with? Okay, so we did 3 paintings tonight. You can have your choice of the 3. And then I'll tell you what I think. How about that? You hate choices? Okay. Then I'll just tell you what I think. But you do have choices. So your emblem will sit right here. Springtown would go right here. If you want to do it in that orange color that you have, it'll be very, very bright. If you want to do it in white, we have enough silver up here, and this is a metallic silver, right? That your city line is going to sit right above the black, and then Springtown Designs in white would be on top of this. So here's my, I can't set this on the painting. You can barely see it. See how that would lay on the painting? Right? So if we do that in white vinyl, I think it would look really good. That would be my pick. We have this one, which chat is calling Poor Unfortunate Souls. It's gorgeous. The colors are extremely dynamic, but it does look like there's a bunch of screaming people all the way through it. Right, it looks like they're being a little tortured. So, you know. Right? These are the colors I was going for you. Okay? And then we have this one. And I was going to continue to move this paint so that we could get some really nice blending. But as we were moving it through, we made a perfect pterodactyl. So I stopped. So if you'd like your logo over a pterodactyl, we could do that too. Or if you hate all of these, that's okay. Don't kill the birdie. The silver and black, I really think it'll look good with the logo. Here's another option. If you want to put that logo in orange over a galaxy, that would be really, really beautiful too. But I really like the lines on that first one that I showed you. Go with the first one, you're the artist. It's your piece. So, and I like to confess something to you. After I did the second painting, I walked over and I looked at the wall. And had I thought about it, because of the colors that you have, I would have told you to buy this painting and put Springtime Designs right there. Springtown Designs. Because that would look amazing. But I didn't think of it. It's kind of girly though. But that would be gorgeous, right? But were I to recommend something, it would be absolutely be the first painting. The line is perfect. And if you want it black and white, like if you want that vinyl in white on top of it, it's perfect for it. Oh, Cormac, thank you. Right? Geeky's about to blow up. I meant what I said too, Geeky. I couldn't be more proud of you. It is the coolest thing. It is, it's the coolest thing for me, just personally because I got to see progress from before. You know what I mean? I got to see the before part and all the ideas that led up to. Like, aw. Right. So it's just, I mean, I want everybody I know to succeed, right? I want good things for people all the time. But it's just the coolest fucking thing for me. And I don't own it, okay? This is all you. It's all you, 100% you. You have done all of this and it's amazing. So I'm not trying to say any of that. It's just cool because I got to see from the very beginning, right? And all the different ideas and the different what to name it and all of that, right? So that's super cool. And you're doing such a good thing. I'm just excited. So, all right, let me get this cleaned up. And we have to work on a pair of wings, which is the opposite of this mess. Okay, so Geeky, this is going to dry overnight. I'm going to clear coat this tomorrow. Then I will put the vinyl on it, and then it gets a second clear coat. So this will probably go to post Friday. No, Saturday at the very earliest, if everything dries well overnight. Now it's been raining here. It's really, really humid. So if it isn't completely cured, it's another day, right? But hopefully Saturday, if not Monday. I just like to let people know when to expect stuff. Because it takes a while with the commission, you know what I mean? I mean, it's different. If you just order something that's already done, it's easy. I just pop it in the post. But you understand how that works, right? It's not like you haven't done this. Many, many, many more times than me. So you know. Your wife does that part. That's nice. Yep, pop it in the post. I got told the other day that that's not an American expression and that's not how I'm supposed to say it, but that's how I've always said it. You pay your kids to help sometimes. Child labor. Geeky, I was so proud of you, and now I find out you're running the sweatshop. Oh my God. Are you... Okay, I'm going to say something. I don't want to pressure you, Cormac, so I don't want you to take it that way when I say this. The 11 by 14s are $68. It'll be in the store this weekend. However, all subscribers from October 1st through December 1st get 25% off my entire store, which would make that painting $51. Like I said, I'm not trying to pressure you to sub. But it'd be cheaper to go that way. Pay my child to do house chores I don't like. There you go, right? Yeah, I know, right? It's not an American expression. I have always, my grandfather, look at lemons. Oh my gosh, lemons. Thank you so much. See, I wasn't trying to make somebody do that. I appreciate you, Lemons. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cormac, if you join the Discord, you can enter our monthly sub giveaway. It's going to go live here in about 8 days. And you can win a painting of your choice, and I'll ship it to you for free. Anything you want. Anything out of the Etsy store, private commission, whatever you want. And that giveaway is going to continue just like that through February of next year. No one can enter that but me. Lemons is like, if I gift you a sub, you can't enter the giveaway. That's great. Oh my gosh. No, I wasn't trying to make somebody actually... Now I feel bad. I wasn't trying to make somebody do that. I just wanted you to know, because it's an appreciable difference in price, right? Because $68 to $51, if you spend $5, then, you know. I was just trying to save somebody some money. Because I'm not good at business. I appreciate it, Lemons. Right? OEF is not allowed to enter. My husband can't enter. You know why he can't enter? Sitting right behind this chair right here. You know what's sitting right back there? You guys can barely see it. You know what's there? Whose painting do you think this is? It's Cap with a mustache. That's my husband's. It's still sitting here. It's got cat hair on it. You know why he doesn't have it? Because he got mad that I put a mustache on Cap. You were determined. You're going to get paint on you, Shira. Oh, Cormac, I'm sorry. That's rough. You know what? It may just be in the store, or you may win it in a giveaway, or when you get ready, I can paint you something. I will tell you that I don't paint anything the same twice. Even when it's brush painting, even when it's regular, conventional painting. I never paint the same thing twice. But I can come fairly close. We can make you something that you like. I'm always here, right? I'm not going anywhere. So we can work it out when you're ready. All right. We'll get this picked up. And then we're going to start to figure out how to make a pair of wings for a wedding. I've got stuff all over. What a mess I've made, you guys. I would have no idea how I would even be able to achieve that a second time, if I'm honest. We can always try. That's the only one I've ever made. I mean, I have several galaxy-looking paintings, but none of them are remotely close. None of them are the same. The closest thing I've ever made to it being the same is I made this geode series, which you can see behind my lamp here. Oh my gosh. Every painting on this wall is crooked. This geode series, right? With all the different stones. But not one of those is even close to being the same. Hey, look, it's Sub Perks. Thanks, Nightbot. Right on time. We just talked about that. You're late. Look out, Ashira. Let me sit down. Oh, who asked me about wood burning? Are they still here? I don't remember who asked about the wood burning. Look at this big old bruise. That looks awful. Was it you, Cormac? Okay, good. This is The Nightmare Before Christmas. There's Oogie Boogie. Queen of Shenanigans. And Pikachu, Among Us, Fall Guys, Navi, Snorlax, Kirby, and Pac-Man, and the ghosts. Those are some of the pieces that are in the store. These are in the store too. Calm your tots. These are trivets. Always eat the pie. Mustache Chef. And this kitchen is for nerds. Those are little cork trivets that I made and put in the store. I also have Ashira, you can get up here now. Look, I moved the paint. You can get up here. You want to get up there? And out of my chair? Because that'd be great. What is your deal with the zero cooperation today? What is your deal? Yeah. So I will tell you, if you want to see an incredible artist that does wood burning and wood carving, Evil's Workshop, he's absolutely amazing. He also has a lathe and he makes pins and all kinds of stuff. But the carvings that Evil does are phenomenal. Like, I'm not even close to the same league. My stuff looks like a little kid did it. Oh, don't do that. No, don't drink that. That's paint water. Okay. Yes. We got to do other stuff, Shira. We got to do other stuff. This is just a chill cat petting stream. That's what we're going to do now. We're just going to pet the cat with paint on our hands. Everybody can just relax. I know, right? Look at her just hit me in the face. No respect, you know? She's probably right up against the mic, too. Sorry. Yeah. it's a common problem. You gonna lay down? Are you gonna lay down and be calm, or are you just gonna keep rubbing on me? Lay down, Shira. She's very loving though. She didn't always used to be this way, but as she's gotten older, because she's 10 years old, she's gotten more and more, stop licking me, more and more loving. And more demanding. Like she wants everything on her time now, you know? Ashira. You think she never got pet, right? This cat sits with me all day long while I work. She's like 12 hours a day. And she acts like she's never gotten any attention in her life. What are you doing, Shira? The rubber belly. My goodness. I need like a, we pause this stream for the cat. Like I need a, like you know the, can you hear her purring? Like a Be Right Back screen, only it's just me petting cats. Ashura, could you say meow? Ashura, say meow. Oh, headbutt me. Meow. Meow. Usually she'll meow back. I'd like to say you're welcome right now because my camera used to be here, right here, instead of all the way up here. It used to be way down here. And that's just about the height of the cat's butt. So in previous streams, people were exposed as the cats walked into the camera and just put their tail straight up and let you see the whole business. So I had to move the camera higher so that didn't happen anymore and people weren't exposed to the cat's asses. Pew! What's up? Look at everybody finding me. This is so nice. Right? She's a sweetheart. This is my daughter's cat. I now have cat hair all over my face. And all over my shirt. All over everything. All right. Hop down. We got to work on this stuff. We got stuff to do. Okay. Hey, it's the husband. What's up, you? Okay, so these are the wedding colors. Oh, that's the crown. You're trying to sleep? Are you struggling? And here I am. Well, you came to the right place. I put people to sleep all the time. Could do a little ASMR for you. Pew, go to sleep. Your eyes are so heavy and you're so tired. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, Pew. I understand that. Well, I am happy to be a distraction for you if you need it. Thank you. Cormac found me for the first time today. Oh, that's nice. So, I've got paint all over my hands from our paintings tonight. You're not really going to be able to see what I'm doing here. But we are going to design a set of wings for a wedding. That a bride is going to wear on her back, so full-size wings. Lemons gifted Cormac a sub. Which was super nice. Oh, I'm not sure. It was probably Lemons or Oprah Winfrey. For you, Pew. I think it was Oprah Winfrey. So, obviously, I've been painting. I promised my hands were clean previous to stream. I can show you the paintings. They're drying right there behind me. I can show you the paintings we did today, if you'd like to see them. And right now I am, we were doing a commission for a night sky pour that we are putting, I'm going to scoot you over to the computer desk. We're going to put this logo on top of an acrylic paint. Right, Griff? Who knew? Yeah, this is for Geeky Gorillas store, Springtown Designs. Let me scoot that over so you can see it. So this logo, yeah, I did say Oprah Winfrey. I have an Oprah Winfrey that comes in and gives people subs. And they're wonderful. that logo is going to go over the top of this painting. So the part that says Springtown will be right here. It'll be in white vinyl over the top of this, right? So the building will be here, and then all the lettering will be beneath in the black. So we painted that tonight for that. And on our way to creating that, we painted 2 other paintings, one of them being a very dynamic pterodactyl. Sorry for the reflection. Or a dragon. I'm pretty sure it looks like a pterodactyl more than anything. And then we painted this, which is already named. Its name is Poor Unfortunate Souls. Gorgeous colors. But it does look like there's a bunch of screaming people being tortured. So, you know, there's that. Beautiful, little deadly. Right? And then we made some coasters. So for next year's sub giveaway, we're going to change it up a little bit. Check it out. They're acrylic pour coasters. And I think we're going to make like a bunch of things. And people can win like little Mrs. gift baskets where you can get your own mini acrylic pour. Right? You're all right, Pew. You don't have to chat. You can chill out. Yeah, so that's what we did for the first part of stream tonight. And now we are designing a set of wings for a commission for a wedding. Well, if you didn't sit in my chair, I wouldn't sit on you, Shara. You don't have to like it. I got paint all over my keyboard and mouse. Cat's been in the chair all night and she's been all over the place. Yeah, so if I do this, and this is a green blue, and I do all this in white sheer fabric and silver wire. And that would probably work. And then this would have to be white and it would need to be reinforced. And then we would have the two straps. What are you doing? Are you sitting on the arm of my chair? Okay. She's sitting on the arm of my chair with her butt towards me. It's nice. Thanks, Shira. Look at the lack of respect from the cat right here. This is cat ass right there. So, all right. I do have to wash the paint off my hands before I start this. But I'm going to start to lay out this wire, and we're going to start wire wrapping it. You guys can't really see this design, can you? Let me come in here. So we're going to have a full-size set of wings here with probably 24 gauge wire that comes up here, 26 gauge wire that connects to here, and we'll wire wrap each one of these points so that they're all reinforced all the way through. This will be one wing, this will be a separate secondary wing that lays behind it, and then we'll have 3 stand-up wires that come up here and end with a teal green leaf, and then we'll have 2 that come down here and end with a teal green leaf. All right, Dan, it's got to be late for you. Get some sleep. Or early at this point, right? Oh. It's midnight. It's not bad, I guess. Yeah, so I think that's what our wings are going to look like. And then we'll have one big wire that comes out here. So we'll do all of this wire work on the inside of it. And then we will cover the whole thing in white sheer fabric. So all of that wire work is towards the inside, unless she only wants it in wire. She may not want it covered in fabric. She may just want wire wings. But that's where we'll start. So I'm going to go wash my hands again, get all this paint off my hands, and I'll be back and we'll start wire wrapping these wings. Or at least cutting the pieces and curving the wire. So give me just a sec, I'll be right back. And the Cher can have my seat again. Okay. I have a dying battery in my mic. Can you guys still hear me? It looks like you can. Yeah, looks like I'm still making sound, so that's a good thing. All right. Let's get our wire out. I don't know that I have. There's some more silver. All right. So, measurements. Hey, Dart. Can I use you for measurements real quick?
Use me for what?
Measurements?
For what?
Wings?
Wings?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get out of a really small bag.
I think like 16 by 8. All right. You're good. Thank you.
Skull! Please.
You said there are dog treats in here?
No.
That's what he's doing? Oh, looking at dog treats? Oh, looking at dog treats? Yes.
Skull, do you want one? Here. Grab that. Grab it. Grab that.
It's like, but I'm not allowed to touch this.
Grab it. Grab it. In your mouth. Take it in my mouth.
He's gonna go eat all of them.
He's like, I'm out.
Right?
Skull!
He just stole the dog treats.
What are you doing?
He just 100% stole the dog treats.
That's a smart dog right there. He's like, no.
Do you blame him?
Take it to Mama. No. Take it to Mama. Mama.
Skull. He's
Give it to
just,
Mama. No, give it to Mama. He's like, I don't want to. See, look, you give it to her, you get one.
there you go. It's all wet now. It's kind of gross.
Now you can go. I'm gonna walk off with you. Bye.
All right, so 16. See, I don't think they should be quite this big. Like, they should be fairly small, right? I mean, she's got to wear them with a wedding dress, and she doesn't want to whack her. And we've got 2 wings here. So this is the top one. So that would be our top wing. And then just about there would be our bottom wing. All right. Lady Brittany, month 3. What's up? We're making wings for a wedding. You know whose. Her name is Irish Raven on here. Wings. We're gonna make a set of wings. And they're gonna look like this. Yes. I made, well, I repaired the crown. So now I'm going to make wings to match her crown. What are you up to today, Lady Brittany? I'm just over here putting everybody to sleep. We've been painting and doing all kinds of stuff today. Bad brain day. Okay, I'm sorry. Seems to be going around. I have to make a right. I understand that. I have to make a Discord call as soon as stream is done. For that very same reason. But I understand it's hard. Monday, here on stream. I think I really need to eat something. Like, I might have to go eat. I'm getting a really bad headache. I know, it's not been very long. But I also, you know, worked since 5 a.m. this morning. So there's that. And then I ran to the UPS store. And then I ran back and started stream. So I may need to actually eat something. I know, always, right? It's good though. I've got so much paint in my hands. Well, considering I can hear that entire call right now, I could have told you you were on the phone. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go get some food. Legit. I think I need to go eat something. I'm so sorry. We're gonna cut this short. But I'll continue working on these wings tomorrow. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for all the subs. Let's go see who's streaming. Who's streaming right now? We can go see Calyx. We can go watch Jay Porter play Fall Guys. We can go see 29 Fireflies. We can go listen to Rockstar Angel. What do we want to do? What do we want to see? Let's go listen to Rockstar Angel. She's fabulous, and I don't get to see her enough. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out, Cormac. I appreciate it. I have had a headache for about 5 days. My left eye's been twitching nonstop, but I thought it had gone away, and I think it's just that I probably need to eat. Like, I probably need to eat. But it's okay. Hey, Erin's making food. We can go watch somebody make food. We should do that. Or you guys can go play marbles on stream. I don't know who to pick, guys. My head hurts. Who do you want to see? Who we raiding? We could watch 18 different people play Call of Duty, or Dead by Daylight, or vampires, or scary stuff. Everybody's scary right now. Who the heck? Does anybody know who the Fat Boy 2003 is? I swear I never followed this guy. I don't know who he is. How am I following somebody? I don't even know who they are. How's that possible? All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. All your kind words, all your support. I can't thank you enough. It's wonderful. We are going to go raid Rockstar. She is singing right now, and she's amazing. All right. We will see you guys. Here we go.